Another potential storyline has emerged on the defensive side. In Dallas, former first-round pick Maji Smith has found himself slipping further down the Cowboys' depth chart. Healthy scratches in back-to-back weeks suggest the team may already be moving on, and speculation about a trade has begun to build. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox proposed one such scenario: Smith heading to Detroit in exchange for a conditional sixth-round pick in 2026. For Dallas, it would be a modest return, but for the Lions, it could be an opportunity if they see value in adding another interior defender. The timing aligns with Detroit's challenges. Levi Onwuzurike has already been lost for the season due to a knee injury, while Alim McNeill remains sidelined until at least Week 5 as he recovers from last December's torn ACL. On paper, that could leave the Lions desperate for reinforcements inside. But Smith has yet to prove he can be the answer. His struggles in Dallas raise doubts about whether he would represent a real upgrade over depth pieces already in Detroit, such as Roy Lopez, Pat O'Connor, and rookie Mehi Wingo. For now, a trade appears unlikely unless further injuries force the Lions' hand. The speculation, however, underscores the fine line Detroit is walking between addressing depth and avoiding lateral moves.
But beyond the trade buzz, there's growing frustration around the pass rush, especially as rival teams explore proven veterans. And all of these concerns lead to a much bigger issue that looms over the entire franchise: the quarterback position. The doubts around Goff were cemented in last season's divisional round collapse against Washington. Despite a 15-win campaign and home field advantage, Detroit's postseason ended abruptly as Goff turned the ball over 4 times, accounting for the bulk of the team's 5 giveaways. The Commanders capitalized for 21 points, while Jaden Daniels shredded Detroit's defense with clinical efficiency. Injuries were part of the story. Aiden Hutchinson's fractured tibia and fibula left the defense toothless on the edge, but Goff's unraveling under pressure overshadowed everything else. His 313-yard day was marred by 3 interceptions, and the Lions' chance to advance evaporated in familiar fashion. Costly mistakes at the worst possible time. That failure, paired with a rocky 2025 opener, has fueled debate about whether Detroit should begin charting a new course at quarterback. One name tied to that conversation is Shadir Sanders, currently buried on Cleveland's depth chart. Reports indicated that Sanders was so low in the pecking order this summer, he was throwing passes to equipment staff, a telling sign the Browns haven't prioritized his development. For Detroit, that creates opportunity. A proposed trade could see the Lions send rookie lineman Giovanni Manu plus a 5th-round pick to Cleveland in exchange for Sanders. The move would not only address Cleveland's need for tackle depth, but also give Detroit a cost-controlled, high-upside quarterback option. Sanders' resume offers plenty of intrigue. At Jackson State, he dominated the SWAC and collected national FCS honors. At Colorado, he elevated his game further, surpassing 4,100 yards with 35-plus touchdowns in his final season, earning the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award and Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year honors. His 4-year rookie deal with Cleveland, worth $4.6 million, with the $447,000 signing bonus, makes him a low-risk investment. In preseason action, he showcased his potential with a 14 of 23, 138-yard, 2-touchdown outing in the opener, earning praise for his poise. Concerns remain: conservative throws, occasional sack-inducing hesitancy, and questions about maturity. But with proper coaching, Sanders profiles as a developmental quarterback with starter potential. For Detroit, the question is no longer just about filling gaps on the line or at edge rusher. It's about securing the kind of quarterback who can thrive when everything is on the line, something Goff has struggled to prove. Sanders might not be the immediate answer, but he could represent the future. Detroit fans, now it's your turn. What do you think of these roster decisions and the speculation surrounding them? On the defensive side, would you take a chance on Mazi Smith for a late-round pick, or do you think Detroit already has enough interior talent? And finally, the biggest question of all, is Jared Goff still capable of leading this team deep into the postseason, or should Detroit make a bold move for Shadir Sanders? Where do you think Detroit's problem lies and where it needs reinforcement? Leave your analysis in the comments. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. Join our community and get exclusive content every day. We always bring you everything happening in Detroit. See you soon.